Hi everyone, how are you all? I miss you so much. Well, guess what? We need to learn a new letter. All right, so let's see if you can guess what it's going to be. Here I go. I start at the top, I pull down, I go up, down, up. Do you know what letter that is? You're right, it's W. W. Here's a capital W and a lowercase w. And W says wha. W says wha. Every letter makes a sound, and W says wha, wha, wha. Can you think of a word that starts with W? What goes wha, 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 wha? How about wha, 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 walk? Walk starts with W. How about wha, wha, work? Work starts with W. Work. How about warm? It's warm outside. Starts with a W. Can you think of another word? How about worm? Worm starts with a W. Okay, so I have a book today for you called The Diary of a Worm. All right, so the name of it is The Diary of a Worm, and the author is Doreen Cronin, and the illustrator is Harry Bliss. So let's find out what happens with this worm. Oh, I see a W. Do you see the W? There it is. All right, let's open up. So let me ask you, have you seen, we've had some rain, so have you seen any worms outside? Maybe you saw them wiggling around in the dirt in your backyard, or maybe after a rainy day, you might find them on your driveway. I found some in my backyard today after it rained. Maybe you did too. All right, so here we go. Here's the worm. He says, it's me. He says, Mom says there are 3 things I should always remember. That the earth gives us everything we need. That's where we live, right? On the earth. When we dig tunnels, we help take care of the earth, right? Because that's what worms do. That's their job. They dig tunnels, and they dig tunnels in the earth so it could get air down into the soil, right? That's why they dig tunnels. It says, must make tunnel, help earth breathe. That's the job of the worm. It also says, never bother daddy when he's eating the newspaper. Oh, your daddy doesn't eat the newspaper, right? But worms, they like to eat garbage. So that's why that daddy's eating the newspaper. Today, I tried to teach a spider how to dig. First of all, his legs got stuck, and I think he twisted one of his ankles. Then he swallowed a bunch of dirt. Oh, I give up. I can't teach this spider how. Tomorrow, he's going to teach me how to walk upside down, right? So worms can dig through the dirt. They like to eat dirt. And worms do not have legs or arms, so they can't get stuck. Worms cannot walk upside down. Uh-oh. See how the spider was walking upside down? He has legs. He could stick to the branch. Can a worm? No. So look at the spider's getting a web to catch the worm. Oh no, down he goes. Fishing season started today, so we all had to hide deeper down into the dirt. Oh no, because what do fish like to eat? Fish like to eat worms, right? So the worms burrow deeper down into the dirt. Look at, this is their tunnels. And they're saying, uh-oh, did you hear something? Here comes a shovel. It rained all night and the ground was soaked. We spent the entire day on the sidewalk. Oh no, they had to watch out for all the kids, right? Because after a rainy day, lots of worms come outside and you'll see them on the sidewalk, you'll see them on the driveway. So they said, oh no, look out for the kids. We don't want to get stepped on. I forgot my lunch today. I got so hungry that I ate my papers. My teacher made me say, I will not eat my paper anymore. But I ate that too, right? Because worms like to eat garbage. Then I snuck up on some kids at the park today. They didn't hear me coming, so I wiggled right up between them and they screamed, ah! I love when they do that. Look, the worm's so happy he scared the kids away. Are you afraid of worms? No, worms can't hurt people. Just being silly. Grandpa taught us that good manners are very important. So today I said, good morning to the first ant I saw. Good morning. But then there were 600 ants all in a line. So I had to say, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Oh, I stood there all day. See all those ants? The next day I had the worst nightmare. Giant birds were playing hopscotch. Oh no, Mom says I have to stop eating so much garbage right before I go to bed. Uh-oh, because do birds like to eat worms? Yes, they do. That's why he was having a nightmare about a bird. Later on, I got into a fight with a spider today. He told me you need legs to be cool. And then he ran. I couldn't keep up. Maybe he's right. Oh, look. He wishes he had legs. But I made Spider laugh so hard he fell right out of his tree. Who needs legs? Last night I went to the school dance and we played hokey pokey. Oh my goodness. He said you put your head in, you put your head out, you put your head in, and you turn yourself about. That's all they could do, right? Because they don't have arms and legs, so all they could put in was their head. Today we made macaroni necklaces in art class. I brought mine home and we ate it for dinner. Do you remember when we would make necklaces with noodles? But you wouldn't go home and eat them, right? No, but look at the silly worms are. There they go. Oh, there's his little sister. She's looking in a mirror. That's the mirror that they use. When I grow up, I want to be a Secret Service agent. Spider says I'll have to be very careful because the president might step on me by mistake. It's a dangerous job, I told him, but somebody's got to do it. Look, he's pretending he's a Secret Service agent. That's a silly worm, isn't it? 3 things I don't like about being a worm. I can't chew gum. I can't have a dog. Oh, Mom, please, can't we keep him? And all that homework. 3 good things I like about being a worm is 1, I never have to go to the dentist because I don't have any teeth. I never get in trouble for tracking mud through the house because I live in the dirt. And I never have to take a bath. The mommy's saying, who's my grubby little boy? It's not always easy being a worm. We're very small and sometimes people forget that we're even there. Right? So there they are dug down there. But like Mom always says, the earth never forgets we're here. There he is. Do you see the worm? So look at the tunnels that they dig. And the reason the worms dig tunnels through the dirt is to let air get inside. And this helps to fertilize the soil. And we need our soil to be really healthy so farmers can grow vegetables, or that we could grow vegetables and flowers. So the earthworms, they have a job. God gave them a job to dig holes through the soil so air could get in and we could grow vegetables, right? So next time you see a worm, just let it go by because God is giving it its job, all right? So now I'm going to show you what we're going to make today. We're going to make a worm farm. This way we can see really how a worm will dig through the dirt, okay? So here we go. So first, I'm going to put on my gloves because it's a little messy, but you don't have to put on gloves. You could be brave and touch the dirt. All right, so I have my little tub. And remember the other day we learned about recycling? So this used to have pretzels in it, but I didn't throw it away. I washed it out and now we can use it as a worm farm. So what I did first was I put dirt inside the bucket. Dirt or your soil. This is right from my backyard. And I put a layer in of soil. Then I pat it down. Now I'm going to pat it really hard, make sure it's nice and firm. And now the next thing I'm going to do is sand. I'm going to put sand inside. And this sand came from the beach. So we put the sand inside. There we go. Whoops. You might want to do this outside if you get to do this. So now I put the sand. So I'm going to make a pattern. So it goes dirt, sand, dirt. What's going to go in next? What goes in the pattern? I have dirt, sand, dirt, sand. More sand. Put it inside. Keep scooping it in. Okay. Swish that around a little bit. And now what's going to come next in our pattern? Dirt, sand, dirt, sand, dirt. All right, so I'm going to put some more dirt in. Now this is going to be our worm farm. I'm going to even fold this. I can dump this right in. Okay, some more dirt. What comes after the dirt? You're right, more sand. Here we go. Finishing up our pattern here. Okay. I'm going to put one more layer on top of dirt. Cover up the sand. We're completing our pattern. See that? See how I have dirt, sand, dirt, sand, dirt, sand, dirt. Okay, now what's going to happen is the worms are going to stir and dig tunnels all through this dirt and the sand. So now what I do next is worms need food. So I'm going to get the food. So worms like to eat garbage, right? So I have garbage here. Orange peels, banana peels, some old lettuce. That is the food that they like. So I'm going to put that on top. Here's their food because they like to eat garbage. So there's all their food. Now comes the fun part. So we just made a farm for the worms. So what are we missing? You're right, we're missing worms. So now I'm going to put the worms into the worm farm. And the worms are going to slowly start to dig their way through the farm. So I'm going to put them in. Here's one. In it goes. Okay, let me get another one. Here's 2 and 3. In they go. Here's 4. Here's 5. Here's 6. This guy's green. Boop. All right, is that it? We have one more. Nope, we have 2 more. 7, 8. 8 worms into our farm. All right, so you want to see inside? Are you able to look inside here? All right, so the worms are all inside there. They're on top of the food. Now their job is they're going to start to dig down into the dirt and start turning the dirt and the sand and the food all around and start to make holes or tunnels so the soil can breathe, right? Because that's what their job is. All right, so the next time we come back, I'm going to show you what the worms have done. All right, so that is our special worm farm. But I also wanted to show you how our butterflies are doing. They're not butterflies yet, but they all built their chrysalises around themselves. All right, so right now I have them inside. You see it? All right, so they're inside here. See all those chrysalises in there? So we're gonna wait for them to hatch and come out to be beautiful butterflies. All right, okay, so I'm gonna put them away. They need to be in the dark, but I forgot to show you one thing. So we learned about that worm starts with a W, but I also have our little letter can that starts with a W. So let's see what's inside our little letter can for W. Oh, W for watermelon. W for web, because spider web goes on. W for watering can. W for waffles. Do you like waffles? And a W for, oh, look at this. What is this? A window. I can see you. Window. And a walrus. All right, so can you practice writing the letter W and come up with some W words, make some W pictures, and have mom and dad send it to me? That would be great. And if you build a worm farm, you could show me that too, but you don't have to build a worm farm. We could just keep an eye on our worms because it's a bit messy, but maybe you want to go outside and build one. All right, if you do, tell mommy and daddy to send me a picture. All right, bye-bye, I miss you.